Hi, welcome to Learn, Grow, Bloom. In this episode, Keaton and I have a book called the Gummy Candy Counting Book. And one of the episodes that we had done before was a book. Actually, we didn't talk about the book that time, but this is the game that we use, and it's just called Candy. But it's a great book to use, and you can incorporate other books that are based upon candy. It'd be another fun one to do around Halloween time. But anyway, that's the book that we've done in a different episode. And this one is called the Gummy Counting Book. And there's lots and lots of gummy bears here. And what we're going to do, in this book, it talks about putting bears into sets. So what we're going to do is just sort and put bears into sets. And this book goes page by page, Keaton, and it talks about how you can actually put bears and different gummy objects into sets. So example, here is just 3 strawberries, and here it's 4 dinosaurs. And the neat thing about this book is it goes past 10. It goes up to 11 and 12 for children that maybe are ready for the next step beyond 10. And so you've got one set of reds. So let's see what else we can come up with here.
Orange, yellow, and green.
Okay. So we'll have a set over here of orange. Okay. Whoops, okay, that was the wrong color, wasn't it? And then we'll take one set, whoops, that's green. Actually, there's kind of an orange and a yellow, isn't there?
There's a clear too.
Oh, I'm glad you noticed that. Okay, so now that we've got them all put into different, these are more golden.
No, they'll go over
Those
there.
are over there, okay.
So
You think?
those.
Okay, and those go up there? Or down here?
Down here. And those
Okay.
go up here.
Do you like these up here? No, these need to go down there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have how many different sets?
5.
So now what we could do is we could line them up, but before we do that, you could predict which pile has the most sets.
The red.
Okay, you could also do a lineup and line up the bears and see which group has the most. So let's look at this pile and this pile over here, the green and this clear colored. Let's do a lineup so that we show our friends at home what we mean by a lineup. Let's do a lineup and see which group has the most. And we'll see if we've predicted correctly. Let me slide these over so they can see them at home. There's our lineup. So we've lined them up, and we know now that there's more clear than there are more of green. How many more, though? We could count and use one-to-one correspondence. And by one-to-one correspondence, that means I'm putting my finger and touching each one as I count. Now, does this one go there? I don't think so. That one goes up there with that one.
Yeah.
So really, we just have how many more? These two do not have partners.
So 2.
So we just have 2 more. And then over here, there's 4 more. Okay? So we kind of have an idea of what we mean by grouping them in sets. And we also have an idea what we mean by lining them up. So once we've lined them up, what else could we do with them?
Sort them and you can get one of each and put them in different piles.
Okay, or you could do patterns, right? You could do patterns again like we had done in one other episode. I'm also thinking I could do add problems. So let's take these 4 bears. And we have 4, and I'm going to eat 1. How many are left?
3.
Okay. And how many are here?
6.
You want to eat 2? Or how many do you want to eat?
1.
Okay, so how many would be left if I took 1 away?
5.
Okay, so you could do subtraction. What if I brought these 2 up here together with these 2? There's a set of green and a set of clear. How many do we have?
8.
And so we could even write out 3 plus 5 equals
8.
8. Have fun with gummy bears. Go buy a package and look at the different ways that you can sort and count and line them up. I'm going to eat some more. Are you going to eat some more? Here we go.